Good evening, friends. Whole day listening to lots of speeches of the politicians and watching TV. Suddenly I realize that the politicians have got one great message for all of us, that they're always politically correct. Then a lot of politicians, they start reading their prepared messages and talks. I realize that each and every politician of substance, they have their own personal secretaries. And that is why they are always politically correct. Even if they repeat the messages, however wrong it may be factually or the statistically, they will always say the same thing. Even if on repeating the messages, they don't say something else. It reminds me of the great Hitler's, the minister of the propaganda, Dr. Goebbels, who said that even if a lie is repeated 1,000 times, it starts appearing as a truth. So the thought comes to me, today I'll be talking on be your own press secretary in your day-to-day life. Just imagine, wouldn't the world be a better place if we each had our own presidential press secretary to answer tough questions and sign out messages all day long against any and all adversaries? It would be great for us, perhaps, but I want to live certainly in a world where everyone is spinning everyone else. This is the kind of world we are living in today. Nobody likes you to succeed. Nobody really enjoys or relishes your success. If you are good at anything, see the surroundings and feel. You will stand by me what I am telling you, what kind of attitude people develop. It is correctly said, my friend, that there is something to be learned from the methods of the politicians. That politicians employ to stay in power and effective. And the most important among all this is staying on message. That is, knowing what you want to say and then repeating it with extreme discipline and almost near shamelessness until it sinks in everyone's mind, the audience, the people. Repeating the messages, I said it, Dr. Goebbels' principle is very true even today and shall remain true in times to come. It relentlessly works. It sinks the message deeper into our brains. My friend, remember, one cannot rely on other people to read your mind or take note of your changed behavior you are displaying, you are trying to display, or you want them to understand. I mean to say that you should be able to proactively control the message of what you are trying to accomplish. And this can be achieved by giving great thought and thinking chronologically, I say in a methodical manner. You can start acting your own press secretary and see that whatever idea you want to propel or propagate or tell people, they take it in a positive note and they start believing it, what you're telling is absolute truth. First and foremost, I say, treat every day if it were a press conference during which your colleagues are judging you. Remember, my friends, whatever you say, whatever you do, your colleagues, your friends, your relatives, your surroundings, they're always judging you. No, people want you to be good, but nobody wants to be better than themselves. And there where the problem comes in. Everybody is judging you. They are weighing you. So treat every day as it were a press conference during which your colleagues are judging you. So be politically correct. Remember what we have said. Just don't start speaking without thinking anything you feel like. Important thing, first step. Second, behave as if every day is an opportunity to hit home your message, to remind people that you are trying really hard. I said it. People don't forget you. People don't forgive you even. So you have to be consistent in your attempt, and take every day as an opportunity. Every moment when you speak or say something is an opportunity to build upon what you have said it yesterday or before, so that it becomes connecting and it starts appearing authentic, and your credibility remains. Treat every day, I said. Treat every day as a chance to take on all challenges. Every day, people notice you. Nobody wants, I repeat again, nobody wants you to be good, to succeed, to become better than them. They are watching you, they are assessing you, they are confirming your behavior, they are finding faults in you, in your commitments. They will notice the changes you have made and immediately point out the shortcomings. So treat every day, every time is a challenge, and as continuity in your previous expressions. Think of the process in terms of weeks and months, my friend. Not just day by day, no matter what happens today or tomorrow. Your long-term goal should be explicitly clear and fixed. What you decide to do, and you should achieve your aim and your impression and your image will become accordingly better. My friends, I tell you, try this method I am telling you. Be your own personal secretary. And today's world is nothing. It is just perception management. If you are able to create your perception about or your image in the surroundings of an astute, positive, good, effective leader, you are the man. And that has to be created by a deliberate process. I always tell people, look at this lady, she's so graceful. But let me tell you, friends, to appear graceful, it requires tremendous amount of energy, effort, and homework. Try this method I've just talked to you, practice it, hear my video, and you will be your own press secretary and be effective. Thank you very much.